You do everything right. Gym after work, no bread, counting every single calorie, and the scale still says, try again, boss. Here's the punchline nobody likes. About 95% of diets fail long-term, not because you're weak, because your body fights back. After a diet, metabolism slows and ghrelin, your hunger hormone, goes up. Your brain isn't chasing a beach body, it's trying to survive. So riddle me this. Japan eats rice and noodles daily. They have convenience stores on every corner. Gyms? Not a big thing. Yet Japan has the world's longest life expectancy and an obesity rate around 4.5%. The US? Around 40%. Explain that. It's not genetics, and it's not gym memberships either. About 3.3% in Japan versus 21% in the US. Even smoking doesn't explain it. Roughly 25% of Japanese men smoke versus 13% in the US. There's something else. Tiny daily moves you can copy without moving to Tokyo. If you want the no punishment playbook, hit subscribe now. Think of it as your No More Monday restarts button. Trick number 1 is a 10-second move before your first bite that can change how much you eat, without feeling like a diet. My friend Jake sent me a clip from a tiny Tokyo lunch spot. Everyone sits and pauses. No phones, no first bite yet, 10 quiet seconds. Then they start. Question: what if 10 seconds is the difference between satisfied and, oops, why did I eat all that? Why it works? Simple. Your brain needs a beat to switch from busy mode to eating mode. Rush the first bites? Autopilot. Pause? You start slower, taste more, and usually stop when you feel good, not stuffed. How to do it tonight? Sit, phone face down. 1 slow breath in, 1 out. Ask, how hungry am I? 1 to 10. First bite slow, fork down, chew. If you want more tiny, self-improvement friendly tricks like this, tap subscribe. It costs nothing and saves you from the all-or-nothing trap. Next, a plate trick that makes the same food feel like enough. No powders, no metabolism teas. Not one giant plate. Calm. Like a mini tasting menu. I copy it at home. Same food, smaller bowls. I eat slower and feel full sooner. Hard question. If US obesity is approximately 40%, while Japan is approximately 4.5%, do portions and pace matter more than we admit? Why it works? Simple. Your eyes decide enough before your stomach. Big plate? Portion looks tiny, you want more. Small bowls? Looks plenty. Your brain relaxes. How to do it tonight. Use 2 to 3 small bowls. Protein, veg, carb. Fork down between bites. If you want seconds, pause 10 seconds. Trick number 1, first. If this clicks, hit subscribe. Call it your seatbelt for habits. 1 click, less struggle. Next, the warm starter. Japanese meals love that quietly reduces cravings and slows the whole meal. In a good way. Jake keeps sending me photos of lunch in Tokyo, and there's always a small bowl of soup. Not a giant meal, just a warm starter. Bold question. What if 1 warm cup before the main could cut your cravings today? Why it works. Simple. Warm liquid preloads the stomach, slows the first bites, and gives your brain time to feel full. Bonus. Umami, miso, mushrooms, seaweed, tells your brain this is satisfying, so you don't chase dessert. How to do it? Tonight. 60 seconds. Heat a small cup of broth, chicken, veg, or miso before your main. Sip it slowly for 1 minute. Then start your meal at a calm pace. If you want tiny, realistic upgrades like this every week, hit subscribe. It's free, and it's like keeping a coach in your kitchen saying, easy win first. Next, how they burn more without the gym. the everyday movement rule that stacks calories all day. Jake tells me, dude, I'm not working out here. I'm just moving all day. Train stops, stairs, short walks after meals, no leggings, no playlist, just life. If your day quietly adds hundreds of calories burned, do you even need a long workout to stay lean? Why it works? Simple. This is NEAT, non-exercise activity thermogenesis. Tiny movements all day add up more than you think. It's like spare change that pays a big bill by evening. How to do it today. 3 rules. Calls equals walks. If you talk, you walk. Stairs for 1 to 3 floors. 10-minute loop after your biggest meal. Easy pace, no sweat needed. Want weekly no gym wins like this? Tap subscribe. Think of it as your keep moving without trying channel. Cravings next? This tiny side makes meals feel complete, so you're not hunting snacks an hour later. Jake keeps noticing the tiny sides in Tokyo. A spoon of miso, a few pickles, some seaweed or mushrooms. Small, but the meal feels complete. What if a 2-bite side could calm cravings before they start? Why it works? Simple. Umami, miso/soy/mushroom/seaweed, tells your brain this is satisfying, so you don't chase dessert. Fermented foods help your gut, which can dial down random snack urges. A warm or tangy first taste slows you down and sets a calmer pace. How to do it this week. Add 1 tiny side to 1 meal a day. Miso soup, kimchi pickled cucumbers, sautéed mushrooms, or nori strips. Keep it small, 2 to 4 bites. The goal is satisfaction, not a second dinner. If nothing else, start meals with a few sips of broth. If you want real, doable upgrades like this every week, hit subscribe. 1 click, and you've got a calm voice in your corner saying, easy win first. Next, the sugar reset. Remember this? Japan averages approximately 30 liters of soda a year. The US, about approximately 154 liters. Let's flip that trend with 1 daily swap. Japan drinks about approximately 30 liters of soda a year per person. The US? About 154 liters. Also, yearly sugar intake. Japan, approximately 17.7 kilograms. US, approximately 33.7 kilograms. That's almost double. If sweet is everywhere, are your taste buds stuck on max volume? In one study, people who cut sugar by approximately 40% for approximately 2 months started rating sweet foods approximately 40% sweeter. Translation: lower sugar now, you crave less later. How to do it today. Swap 1 sugary drink/snack for green tea, sparkling water, or yogurt plus fruit. Keep everything else the same. Do this daily. After 2 to 4 weeks, sweets start tasting super sweet, and you'll want less. If you want a calm coach in your ear each week saying, small swap, big win, hit subscribe. Call it your no soda buddy. Free, and it actually sticks. Next up, snacking all day. Does it help? Or just keep hunger on a loop? Let's fix the always nibbling habit in 1 move. Be honest, are you hungry? Or just scrolling? Grazing all day doesn't speed up your metabolism. What it does speed up is calories, especially when your hand and your phone are on autopilot. Simple rule, 3 anchor meals. If you need a snack, make it on purpose, not because an ad told you. How to do it today. Before snacking, ask, hunger or habit? If hungry, portion it first, small bowl, then eat without the phone. If it's habit, drink water, tea, and set a 10-minute timer. Still hungry? Now snack. Distraction equals you miss the "I'm good now" signals, so you keep eating. Take 60 seconds of attention and you'll often eat less and feel better. If you want these calm, realistic fixes every week, tap subscribe. One click and you've got a steady voice saying, "You've got this." Snacks on purpose only. Next, timing. A simple meal rhythm that cuts late-night binges, without strict rules. If your meals land at random times, how is your hunger supposed to behave? When your eating time changes every day, your body plays catch-up. Weird cravings, late-night raids, sleepy mornings. Give it a rhythm, and hunger calms down. How to do it. No strict rules. Pick 3 anchor meals you can keep most days, e.g. 8 to 9 a.m., 12 to 1 p.m., 6 to 7 p.m. Add an optional planned snack, if needed, between lunch and dinner. Set a gentle kitchen closing time, 2 to 3 hours before bed. Why it helps? Simple. Predictable timing evens out hunger hormones and reduces impulsive, grab whatever's there eating, especially at night. If you want a calm system that actually fits an American schedule, hit subscribe. Think of it as your weekly reminder to keep meals predictable, not perfect. Next, the 5-second table trick that slows you down and helps you stop right at satisfied. Are you eating dinner or racing it? When you eat fast, your brain doesn't get time to say enough. Result, you pass satisfied and land in, "Why did I do that?" How to do it. 5-second table trick. After every bite, put the fork down. One slow breath, maybe a sip of water/tea. Then pick it up again. Bonus. Talk between bites if you're with someone. Conversation equals natural breaks. Why it works? Simple. Fullness signals arrive with time, not with speed. Slowing the first few minutes changes the whole meal. If you want weekly reminders to make meals calm, not chaotic, hit subscribe. Call it your anti-food race button. Free, and it actually helps. Final one next. The quiet meal move. 10 screen-free minutes that bring your appetite back under your control.
What if the problem isn't your plate? It's your phone? When your eyes are on a screen, your brain misses the body signals that say, "Hey, we're good now." Result, you keep eating on autopilot. How to do it. 2-minute setup. Put the phone in another room or on Do Not Disturb. Set a 10-minute timer. The first 10 minutes are screen-free. First 5 bites, fork down between bites. Trick number 9. At the halfway point, pause 10 seconds. Trick number 1, and check. Satisfied or still hungry? Why it helps? Simple. Attention back on food equals you notice flavor and fullness arrow, you stop right at satisfied. If you want weekly reminders to make eating calm and in control, hit subscribe. Think of it as your quiet table buddy. Free, steady, and on your side when willpower isn't. Put all 10 tricks together for just 7 days. Here's what to expect and how to track it without apps.
So here's your no punishment plan, all in one breath. Pause 10 seconds before the first bite. Use small bowls. Soup first. Walk by default. Calls equals walks. 10-minute loop after dinner. Add a tiny umami fermented side. Do 1 sugar swap a day. Snack on purpose, not on autoplay. Keep meal windows steady. Fork down between bites. And the first 10 minutes, eat without screens. These are tiny defaults that do the work for you. No drama, no start Monday. Just calmer meals and a lighter you. If even one of these felt doable, hit subscribe now so these wins keep showing up every week. It's free, and it keeps you on track when willpower gets loud. And if you want to level up the mind that runs these habits, jump to this next video. How to be smart. It's not about IQ, it's thinking tools you can use today to remember more, decide faster, and stick to new habits. Tap it now and keep the momentum going.